Hola, peoples. Good morning. It is still morning here. It's almost 10 a.m. and it's actually sunny today in Northern California. The last few days have been very dark. I liked it. I like all kinds of weather, but very dark, gloomy, foggy, misty, all that good shit. So welcome everyone. I'm going to ramble just to let everyone click in, tune in and for me to wake up. Sorry it took so long. My workout was done. I was done. But so I love this deodorant by Lush, and it's called Aromaco. I don't know how you pronounce it, whatever. But I love it, and it's so good. And I was so excited because I got some in, right? A little early birthday treat for myself. And then I smelt it. Oh my goodness. It was so wrong. It was so wrong. It smelled like sour. It smelled like socks. Like it was just gross. Like it was gross. I'm like, this is not how it's supposed to smell. Why is this so wrong? Why is this not right? So I was on customer service chat with Lush because I love their products. And the sad thing is, and I think it's because like it's made fresh supposedly, and then depending on who's making it, if they forget something, well, hello. Yeah, there was a lot forgotten about that product. It was I was so excited too. So I was just, handling that. But I still like their products. I still love the deodorant works really, really well. But uh I'm not putting that on me. So but yeah, when it's on point, when it's doing its thing, it smells wonderful. I love it. But if you I love it, I do. So yeah, that's what I was doing. Well, morning, Faye. Hello and welcome. Hello, Marian. Good to see you live, Marian. Hello, Patricia. Welcome, Monica. Hello, hello, Mona. I love your name, Mona. Every time I see it, I think of I think of oh my goodness, Anne Rice. I think of the witches, the Mayfair witches. Yeah, they will. They'll take care of it. They'll handle it. It's just like, oh, I wanted it now. Uh, yeah, little Veruca. Aramako. Don't I don't pronounce things accurately. So in today's video, we're going to talk um, a little bit about poppet magic, more so just a poppet that we can use for determination and motivation. So if you have any tips on how y'all stay determined and motivated, feel free to share them because I'm always looking for inspiration. But yeah, this poppet is really great to help you to feel determined and motivated to get something done. So you can work with it to focus on a specific goal. Just be creative with it. So let's get into it, okay? Let's get into it. Let me get my notes up, y'all, because I have notes. A poppet of determination and motivation. And really, the fun thing is here, look, I have props. I have props. Oh no, he's not finished. Or she, or they. Hmm. So yeah, but it's they're so simple. You can get so complex. Uh, well, voodoo dolls aren't negative. So again, voodoo dolls aren't negative. Let's just be very clear about that. There's a lot I can say about that, but I do not practice voodoo. I'm not initiated, and so it's not something that I can really comment on. There's a lot of great resources out there that you can find. There's a book on poppet magic, but yeah, I or the voodoo doll spell book as well. But I just say poppet just because that's what it is. I'm not a voodoo practitioner, so I don't make voodoo anything, and we're not going to get into the whole voodoo doll anything. Anyways, let's just move on. But yeah, so people associate voodoo doll with a negative thing, and it really isn't. So pop it, just because that's easier and that's more respected for me, just because I don't practice. Anywho, with the Poppet, they're so simple to create, and they're so fun. You can get as complex as you want, but I just take some like felt, right? Big old square, and then obviously you can see not the perfect, but I kind of like that. Look at his head is like all crooked and everything, but I don't like everything to be so perfect. You know, I like the little twistedness of it, the nuances, right? But yeah, you can have fun with it. You can make the arms different. Just create. What am I trying to say? An outline of like a doll shape, a person shape that you like. So you might want longer arms. You might want shorter legs. You just might want a circle. I don't know, but whatever works for you, do that. But you want to create two pieces, right? Two pieces, front and back, uh, for your Poppet. And then, well, hello, Annie. Hello, Natalie. Welcome. Donna, hello. We'll have fun at work, Donna. Catch the replay. But yeah, so you want to create two pieces, whatever. If it's material, it's material. If it's, I mean, like, you know, fabric, felt, whatever you want. So, another thing is if you have a specific goal that you want to accomplish, if you have a specific, if you need motivation in a specific, oh, mother of pearl, y'all. I cannot talk this morning. Oh my goodness. If you have a specific thing that you're working on that you need motivation in, you can do that. So, choose a color that speaks to you, that motivates you, but also speaks to you for your specific purpose. So, again, if you want to really have motivation with working out, for me, I would probably do like a red or orange or a yellow, or maybe. Mother, I need to stop. I just need to go. I can't, you guys. Y'all, this is embarrassing. Maybe you'll have one side like red and one side yellow, one side red and one side orange, whatever, you know? So, whatever, have fun with it, get creative. So for me, if I was making something to motivate me to work out, to help me keep inspired and determined with working out, I might use again like an orange and a red. Like orange, I think of like opening the pathway, opening the doors for motivation, and red, I think of like Mars. I think of like this fight, this initiation of energy. I think of doing the damn thing, just go for it, because if you start, then you're there. You know, you just have to start. So I feel like with red, it would be really great for that motivation to kick me in the ass to just get up and go, right? And so you can do that, but you can have fun with it. Any type of color that you want for your specific goal. So just, you know, get very detailed and specific, and take some time to think about what you want. I'm taking a lot of breaths. No, I know. Here we go. But yeah, so there's your way to pick out the cloth or the fabric or whatever, the felt, whatever you're using, and then cut your shape out. This is your shape apparently, so cut your shape out. Draw your shape on your little on your fabric, on your felt, whatever it is, draw it on. And the whole time that you are doing this, you want to make a ritual out of it. So the whole time that you're doing this, you want to focus on being motivated. So put some music on that motivates you. Get a playlist going on whatever you use, YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, whatever, Apple Music, whatever it is, Amazon. Get a playlist going that, like, you know, really revs you up, that gets you going, that feels really good, inspired, right? Do that and channel that energy into the work that you're doing. And as you know, draw your figure out, as you snip, cut it out, cut the thing out. Yes. And then what's really fun, sorry, I feel like I have something in my eye. What's really fun is on the inside of it, you can draw symbols or words of power. You can, so think about it. Think about what makes you think of determination. So what symbols make you think of determination? You can write the damn word determination on the inside of the Poppet. So think about it a little bit. especially with your specific goal in mind. So write determination on one side, on the other side, on the inside, sewing it shut, the inside of it, write motivation, write energy. Well, hello, Miss Marley. Hello, welcome. Good to see you. So, right, motivation, determination, put symbols or sigils for those things. And again, if you're studying, if you're going to school and you need that like that push, then you could put like little pencils, or again, just have fun, symbols of like erasers or symbols of anything that makes you think of studying and pushing through and just really having the energy and the determination to see this through. So put, does that make sense? So put on the inner part of your poppet fabric, those symbols and the words of power. Okay, go for it. You could even take it to another level by utilizing ink that represents like the initiation of your energy. There is a blue ass bird with a big ass nut in on my fence. I really wish I could turn this camera around sometimes. Sorry, that distracted me. Anyways, so yeah, so you can do that and just have fun with it. You can even use like a red Sharpie. This is a Sharpie. Like you could use a red Sharpie, right? Because red is really great for activation. Red is really great for motivation. Red is really great for like that initiation type of energy. And so you could you get your red Sharpie. Hello, red Sharpie. This is black, but you know what I mean. And then you can just start writing the words, or drawing the symbols or whatever it is. Have fun with it. And the red inspires your energy, inspires you to really focus in and make this something special. And then you can also, light some candles while you're doing this. This is your creative witchery time. So light some candles and call your spirits and have fun with this. So now that you've taken your two sides, and on the inner sides you've placed your words of power, your symbols, the sigils, whatever it is that you have on the inside, okay? Then you can start sewing it. So get some thread, that represents your motivation for whatever it is that you're wanting to do. So you're gonna start to sew it, and you want to sew some of it. Like I sew usually all the way around, and I leave like a spot right here to really stuff. But if this is tiny, so sometimes I stuff as I go. So just be mindful of that. And what are you going to stuff your poppet with? Well, let me tell you. Why didn't you ask earlier? Shit. No, so okay, so this is what is going to go inside of your poppet. So I like to use, ready? Are you ready? Rosemary. I like rosemary. I do. I like rosemary, sage, palo santo. All really wonderful to help us like uplift and focus. And like rosemary is really great for that energy, like that boost. Let's go and feel beautiful, because rosemary is great for our beauty. So yeah, let's go. Also, the funny thing is like rosemary is associated with like youth, young energy. And we all have like, we have these old biddies, grandmas and grandpas, and older, like even older people just saying, "Oh, wait till you get to our age. You're not going to be able to do all of these things." And I'm like, "Bitch, watch me." Like, I don't know what you claiming over there, but that's not me. I'm gonna focus. I'm a witch, right? I'm gonna make this shit happen. Anyways, so there's that energy, there's that thought process that when you're young, you have all this energy, this motivation, all of this stuff. But I know quite a few older individuals who are just like younger than some young bitches, right? So rosemary is great to activate that energy. Rosemary, sage, palo santo. I also like to add a little bit of orange and a lemon peel. Orange I like because it has this like sweet, uplifting, energetic but soothing flavor, scent, energy, vibration. And I like lemon because lemon is really great for that. Like, whew, I'm awake. We got it. I'm awake. And then lemon's also really good for cleansing and purifying. And so it's really great in this type of work. And then black peppercorns. I like black peppercorns because we're like, I'm stimulated. We're here. Achoo. Here we go. So I like black peppercorn. So let me read that again. So take your notes. Rosemary, sage, palo santo, orange and lemon peels, and black peppercorns. So you can mix all that shit up together if you want and then stuff it. But you don't have to fill the whole thing with that. Again, work with what you have. You have a little bit of all of that, then mix that together, focus on your intentions. And you can get some stuffing like you can see all the stuffing shit in here. You can stuff it with other stuff. Stuff, but you can fill the poppet with filler as well. So what am I trying to say? The stuff that you fill shit with, I totally just it's gone. Anyways, that stuffing, you could add some herbs, right? Mix it in and put it into the different spots of your poppet, as well as put the fluff, the filler in. Okay. I really know what I'm talking about. I just can't communicate today. So you can do that and have fun. Before you seal it up, if you have a specific goal, you can get a piece of paper, and then you can write on your piece of paper your name, and then across your name you can write like your motivation, the what you seek to be motivated and determined in getting done. So write that across your name until you fill that paper up, and then yes, polyfill. Thank you, Wanda. Oh my God, you're a savior. I'm like, I can see it in my mind. I'm always like pulling it out and blah, blah, blah. You can use it for pillows and everything. Yeah, I put it in my crochet projects all the time, but I don't know what it's called. I was thinking clouds and cotton, and no, it's just, anyways, polyfill. Yes. Thank you so much. So, you can put a piece of paper. I like to try. It doesn't always work. I like to try to put the paper in the heart space. It's not always possible, but so I try to place it in the heart space. But you can even get like very very specific. So if you're like really studying and you need to really focus on like the mental faculties, you need determination and motivation like in the headspace, then put that damn paper in the headspace, right? If you need to get going, like you need to run, put it maybe in the feet, little feet. If you need to like get your hands going or whatever, I don't know, but have fun with it. Does that make sense? So it's all about how you process and how you make sense of it. So the heart is really great, and for all things, right? And then if you really need the specifics of the mind, boom, there you go. If you need the feet to move, boom, there you go. If you need the hands to be flapping around, there you go. Just think about things like that and add that layer of magic to your work. And so you can put that as well in the poppet, and then sew that bitch up, finish it up. Okay, finish it up. Do like that. Um, Seal it off, and when you're sealing it, again, the whole time you're thinking about determination, motivation, what you want to, how you want to feel when you're achieving that goal or that success or that motivation. You're pouring all of that into the work, and that's why it's so important for you to make it personal, right? That's why it's so important for you to make it your own. And then there you go. You can communicate with your spirits, whoever you communicate with, gods, ancestors, allies, all the good shit, right? Connect and raise that energy and pour it into the poppet and give it life, breathe into it and name it, right? Name it for what it is. So there's that. Let me see. Do you have any questions? I know it's all over the place, but it's just an idea. It's a poppet that you can utilize for determination and motivation to get you off your ass, to help you to really fine tune and focus on something you need to do. And it's really great. So Monica, what do you mean? What about for love to someone else? What do you mean by that? Can you specify? This is what do you mean by that? I'm trying to see how to fit that into determination and motivation. So clarify for me and I'll be able to respond better for sure. Awesome, Faye. Yeah, use it for school. I'm thinking I might need to make one right now for astrology. I just took on another course in Hellenistic astrology, and the first lesson was like this 4 hour lecture on the history of Hellenistic astrology, and my mind is just like whoosh. I'm gonna have to. This is, and it's over 100 hours of video training as well. So I'm just like, oh shit. Um, so let's see. Let me see. I'm going to share with you. Let me answer some questions first, and then I'll get into. I want to share a formula with you, an oil formula, because I love my oils. I do. So let's see. If you were to add concentration and focus, stopping to reduce distractions, what would you add to it? I would just honestly keep it simple. I would do just keep it the way it is, and then use my petition paper, use my paper inside to focus that concentration, or I would put any symbols or sigils or words of power that mean that to you. So instead of saying I want to reduce distractions, what does reducing distractions mean to you? What does it mean? What does it free up time? It helps you to focus. So write what you really want instead of saying I want to reduce or I want to stop this. Then express like I'm express what you want. Again, like we've talked a lot about in attraction based stuff. Instead of focusing on what you don't want, focus in on what you do. So be mindful of it. So be mindful, like, this is what I want. I don't want this and I don't want this. Great. That's good information. So don't deny it. But then focus in, this is what I want to be able to clearly understand the material that I'm learning. I want to be able to clearly digest this. I want to be able to have enough time. I have enough time to focus in on this project, right? And how can I put that in a symbol? Like, what when I think about those things, what do I see? What kind of symbols come up? And then create your own sigil, or create or put a few symbols together that represent that, and place that maybe in the headspace of your Poppet, right? When we're on the inside of it, when we're writing like determination and motivation, you can also put little symbols around in the headspace, so you can customize it really well. Um, so yeah. I actually have a video on on my YouTube channel. So this specific one is for determination and motivation. I have one on my YouTube channel. I think that it's public, so I will share that later. But yeah, you can, if you want to stop a bad habit. Well, for this specific Poppet, determination, motivation, you want to focus this energy on what? On being determined to work through this habit and focus on the success of it. So you can do that. But I do have on the YouTube channel one to do that. So I will share that later. So look to the page, or search my YouTube channel. What about Reiki symbols in place of sigils? Yeah, go for it. Sigils, I like both. I use Reiki in when I charge my poppets for me, and to open the pathway and initiate my poppets. I use some of the Reiki symbols. But if you can, this is my thing. I love Reiki symbols. I do, and charge it with it. But you have also more to work with when you're working with sigils, right? And not everyone is a Reiki practitioner. But yeah, if that's your practice, if that's something that is really important to you and close to you and empowering to you, go for it. Do it. Yeah. Whew. Okay. Let's see. I made one years ago for my traveling daughter in a white for protection and the stuffing, indeed some of her hair. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can use personal concerns for sure to tie it to you. Absolutely. Okay, so post your questions if you have any questions, but that was your Poppet. That's very simple, and a little rundown. And I want to share with you. Sorry, I have like something in my eye. An oil blend. Okay, let me see. Here's my oil blend. I'm looking at my notes, which one I have a few, but I want to share one with you today. And this helps you to feel motivated. This helps you to like really go. So this would be really good, like in activating your poppet, like dressing it with the oil, or blending your poppet in candle magic as well. So for this, and you'll see some similarities in regards to the contents of the poppet and the oil blend. So for this, you're going to need lime, black pepper, frankincense, and orange. Lime, black pepper, frankincense, orange. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of grapefruit. Okay. So lime, black pepper, frankincense, orange, and some like grapefruit optional. So sometimes I'll add a little bit of grapefruit. And this really helps for like motivation, feeling inspired, like getting up, going, doing the thing. And so you can make this as an oil, and you can dress like a candle. Like if you're working with your poppet, you have your poppet, and then you have like a candle that represents that motivation, or maybe like an orange candle, again, orange or yellow, to really initiate that energy and open the way. You can dress that candle with the oil and really focus on bringing that motivation to you, and to activate that energy, that determination in your reality. And you can light that bitch up, and you can say your prayers, say your chants, whatever it is. Do your work the way you do it. Again, it's your magic, so customize it, make it yours. These are just ideas to inspire you, to help you take it to your level. And utilize the motivation oil, the to get the stuff going, and your poppet to do the work, right? So there you go. And again, the oil blend: lime, black pepper, frankincense, orange, a little bit of grapefruit. Optional. You don't have to add the grapefruit. I do at times. So lime, black pepper, frankincense, and orange. Optional. Grapefruit. Okay. I like grapefruit for stimulation. It's very I like grapefruit because it's very stimulating, it's very uplifting, it's activating, and like let's go. But it's also, I feel it's not as intense, it's not as like forceful. It's more like we got this, let's go, we're gonna do. Okay, so that's why I use the grapefruit here. I like it because it's not as bossy, because who wants to be bossed around? So sometimes we need that, but I like the way that the grapefruit energy adds to the blend. That's why I use it. So yeah, a little poppet for determination and motivation. And again, some ideas on how to use it in your practice, and just different ways to, and we talked about different ways to dress it, different ways to, customize it, use the headspace for like mental stuff, the heart for anything really, or love matters, like determine and focus on being a better person in love or relationships. Whatever your goal is, focus on that. Your little feet to get you running, to get you going. So there's all kinds of different ideas. And if you have any last minute questions or thoughts, please feel free to comment and let me know. And if you are watching a recording of this and you have questions, still comment, and I'll be happy to get back with you. So I really do thank you all. I really do thank you all for being here and sharing your space with me. I love it. I love and so I'm very appreciative of our time together. Right? I am. So I think I'm done. I think that's it. I think I've covered everything I wanted to cover and provided everything I wanted to provide. I will be back later this afternoon or evening with our second live experience of the day. And if y'all have any suggestions for future videos, future public videos, always feel free to comment. Let me know what you'd like to see more of, what you enjoy, and I'll be happy to provide if I can. So again, thank you so much, and I will talk to you later. Blessed be.